Please, let's stick with the program. Please, let's stick with the program. Please, let's stick with the program. What's wrong, Derek?
Wow, you're quick with it, huh? What's up? Goodness, I had to reconnect everything. Well, it didn't take terribly long, but yeah, I have some ideas that
What's wrong,
might
Derek?
that I want to test. Just 'cause I was messing around, I thought, this could. I wonder if that does something. How have I been? That's a loaded question. You know, life's crazy, man.
What's wrong, Derek?
How have you been? I know I dodged that question entirely, but okay, it is showing both. Whatever. I have no idea what I'm doing. Been trying to. There's a lot I've been trying to do.
Please, let's stick with the program.
But one of those things is complete a lot of the tasks that. Well, I'd like to complete several tasks before September. And I'm working on a melee Falco TAS right now. And that's what I'm doing after this. I'm gonna do this for an hour or two.
What's wrong, Derek?
I always did chords. A while back, a long time ago, I got really sick of all the chords. The original Xbox comes with obviously the controller comes with a cord. I got pretty sick of it. It gets tangled in everything somehow, despite not moving it. So is it still here? Yeah, I bought. They
Please,
did
let's stick
make
with the
wireless
program.
controllers for the original Xbox, but not first party. So this was a Mad Catz one that felt terrible. You push the buttons as hard as you could, and eventually it would register as a press. So I soldered on um, switches or buttons I forget the name of them to under every button. So now it's clicky. I don't know if it even shows up, but this
Please,
is
let's stick with the
tiny. I mean, you
program.
can see it in my hand. It's smaller than a quarter pounder, but eventually the receiver stopped working, so I can't use it anyway, even if I wanted to. So I guess I'll just hold the cord between my toes or something. Cord's faster anyway, right? There's less latency. which is definitely something I'm certainly dependent on. You know it, because any percent didn't seem like something I could do in this amount of time. Also, any percent's like more daunting, you know? There's the whole thing. I didn't even know this auto started like that. Is that how this is supposed to go? That's pretty cool if it does. I didn't press space to start this, but the very first... It must have... No, my auto splitter must have been wrong. Of course, like, obviously, the first half hour before I went live was me fixing my auto splitter. This is going to be a casual run, effectively, because that's not it. Because I'd like to try some things out. I might even start the timer. Because I had... yeah. Come and arrest me, speedrun.com moderators. Isn't this the one I just loaded? I just made this save. Why is it giving me that? I'm using the correct XBE, but I really have no idea why it would. Maybe it's this one. Maybe it's neither of them. It is neither of them. Alright, I'll make a new one. But I get the feeling that when I make a new one, and then I go to load it up later, it's just gonna give me the full powers again. And maybe I'm just loading the wrong XP, is what I hope. But I have some ideas. The one that I think has the best odds of working, at least in this category, I'm going to shoot in the shooting range room where the key card is. I'm going to shoot the guy in the middle and leave the other two. I'm going to go up to the door, turn around, access the loot from the guy in the middle, then do a backflip, hit B, and hopefully that'll move me far back enough to hit the save checkpoint, and then I restart and I'm on the other side of the door. And that might be a little faster than killing the other guys, picking up the key card and swiping the key card. Is what I'm thinking. Thought you died in a Canadian bear attack. Honestly, that could be referring to either me or 2K. I've never even seen a bear, and I'm fortunate for that. But is bear mace an effective thing? Should I just carry that around with me all the time in case of a bear attack? Because if it's a 1v1, there's very little I can do. I need a tool of some sort. If it's a black bear, apparently you just scream at them, and they're wimps, so they just run away. For sure effective? Have you tested it? He's like, man, my eyes are still recovering. This would totally stop a bear. For black ones, the rule is, if it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lie down. If it's white, good night, because it's over. There's apparently nothing you can do. Brown bears, you play dead. But I also think a 45 Kasul might answer all three of those. And that's what I'd be tempted to carry instead. Okay. But I think you can take that less places. Mobile data not cutting it? Ain't that the truth? It was good seeing you again after like 3 years. Oh, another thing I wanted to try. I don't think it's worth trying, but because we can't sequence break this area anyway, because we need to complete that room for this room to do anything. But I haven't discounted the idea that we could hit the checkpoint in this. Watch that be the one. I haven't. Oh, I guess I already hit it. So according to, well, okay, Vlash hasn't been around for a lot longer, so I'm surprised he showed up. I thought I stopped seeing him, but if I'm just going by my last Discord notification, it was a little over a year ago. But him specifically, it might have been more than one. So I think along this line is where we respawned. And I'm thinking that no. Okay, yes, it is along this line. I'm thinking it might extend into this wall. I can't test it now because I've already made the checkpoint. But I'm thinking, you know, what if it extends a little bit into the wall? You can do some of that, save yourself in the wall, restart, voila. But I don't think that would matter anyway because we have to complete this room first. So I don't think it's worth the hour-long detour of me throwing myself at it.
What's your name?
It's Derek.
Haha, you cheated. I just called you that, didn't I?
But there's some other things I'd like to try as well.
Stand in the middle of the
One of which I think I debunked while I was setting up. I'm so washed.
No problem there.
Yeah, I was wondering that, because I do want to make a task of this eventually, and I have an idea of how I could do it. But I'd like Zimu to be pretty close to fully operational. And am I crazy? This is a thought I've had forever. And by forever, I mean for the length that Zimu's existed.
All right. Now the next time some exercise, so I hope you're ready.
When you scale breakdown in Zimu, does it not get any clearer?
What's wrong, dear?
I feel like something happens with the textures, but the actual aliasing, the actual resolution you're seeing, I don't think it changes. If anything, it might get worse. Other games, the resolution changes, but you still see a lot of aliasing, even at like 10x, 2x, all that stuff. So,
Fortunately, go through
I don't know what to call that.
There's no need to crawl. Now climb up that ladder.
They did? Okay, I was going to ask you about that.
Just let go to climb down.
And I was looking through, like, the Discord
I want you to move forward.
video links to see if you'd posted something about that.
Lower your stance as you
That's a big one. So, my thought is,
hang from the bar in front.
you know how... Okay. You know how here... I'm washed. You can double jump, right?
Side on the bar.
If you jump during a certain part of your animation. I was wondering if you're above the water, can you do this? Or do you have to be touching the water? Is it the particles of the water that make it happen or not? Well, I guess I could try it right here.
What's wrong, Derek?
I'm pretty sure you have to be touching the water. Yes. It could be, but it's got to be such a minute amount of lag, because
What's wrong, Derek?
at least in Zimu, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, it probably is lag. Just a tiny amount. Because in Zimu there's lag everywhere, so you can double jump anywhere, yeah. Well, that's a shame, because I was thinking, what if you were just hovering over it? You could do a jump here, make it all the way to the other side, but
From the bar in
nah. That's one of my ideas gone. And by the way, I can confirm that apparently breakdown is attractive to women.
Let go if you want to come down.
So,
Just be careful of what's
do with that information what you will.
Alright, now climb up there. Well, your physical capabilities seem just fine. The next
You gotta improve your burger percent time. That's what they look for, man.
go to room 3, please.
They want sub-11s. Unironically, she was impressed by my speedrun knowledge. And she likes when I talk about the speedrunning things I know. No, I need him to be here, and I'm gonna shoot the guy, and then access him, backflip, and that's gonna put us through the door. But yeah, she did play a little bit of Breakdown too, but there wasn't a ton of time, so I would like to get her to do a run at some point. I think she agreed to. But they are out there. Uh-huh. Oh.
Now let's try some hand-to-hand combat. I know, asking a sick person to fight. What kind of a jerk am I, right? But don't worry, we're almost done for the
Okay, I don't know what y'all think about it. I don't know if you even saw it, 2K. Have you seen
front of the mirror.
the AI art Scar posted of like an AI repaint of some breakdown images? Well, I guess I can't make out much detail here. What did you think of it? I thought on first glance it looked pretty good, is one word. AI art does rub me the wrong way, but I mean it erases a lot of the stylization, obviously. But I think it's a pretty close HD approximation, at least a quick and dirty one. But I mean, if you look at the Talon, they're just kind of wearing their rock skin as pants instead of it kind of mixing into them. It's only been like a couple years. You ever seen that video of like the old school AI art, well, old school 2023 AI art of Will Smith eating spaghetti and it's just like a mess, and then a year later he's just actually eating the spaghetti? Disturbing. So yeah, within a couple of years it's gonna be hard to tell the difference. Oh, he already said something.
Hey, I know those are rubber bullets, but
This
don't
work?
point that damn thing at me. What's wrong?
We're gonna say it did. And you know, my career, the field I'm going into, is video editing. It's, you know, digital art. So that's something I don't like. But yeah, it does.
Don't worry, we gave you a little something to help you rest.
Anything that a human can do, a robot can eventually do. Eventually. So for now, it hasn't trained on enough breakdown to know the style of the Talon, so it's gonna base it on what it does know and just kind of cut them in half. The bottom half is their rock skin, and the top half is their regular skin. Yeah, that's one word. But yeah, the Talon just kind of look like regular dudes. And Solus apparently has the Venom symbiote. At least that's what I thought it looked like.
Mess. But at least you're still breathing.
I was considering the other day that AI art might be useful for like storyboarding for a film, but that being said, storyboard artists is a job someone has. True. Actually, I wonder if it's improved, because years ago I asked it something about breakdown, and of course it just told me about Mario 64, because that's the only speedrunning thing that exists within the wider internet consciousness. Kidding.
Anyway, it's good to see you again.
Who are you?
I was gonna say, I almost
You
choked,
don't know, do you?
but
I'm
I failed the QuickTime event, so I did.
Glenn Ogawa, the chief scientist of this research center, sent me. We can't stay here. If we do, we're history.
It did, really.
Damn
It links to stuff now?
Promise me you wouldn't let me die.
Which one is it?
Make good on that promise.
You know something else? I hope it didn't link to the... There's no shot it did. I hope it didn't link to the CTS video, because the CTS video is factually incorrect. I got how jumping works wrong in this game.
All right, take that.
See, like, what if... There's no triggers to hit here, but... Something else I observed... Of course. Something else I observed is that when you backflip while accessing something and you cancel it, if it can't move you backwards, it moves you forward. Don't know how useful that is, but... Stair skip, let's go. Glass door clip, that might exist. Maybe we just haven't tried these yet. 2 hours, 21 minutes, and 50 seconds. That does sound like the most recent one, actually. Oh, it's took it from speedrun.com. That's smart. But yeah, well, okay. For the sake of
Let's get out of here.
simplicity, I'm going to kill all 3 here. And then test the idea. And if it works, then I'll time it eventually. Maybe not right now. Okay. Okay, looking at it now, it seems pretty far away.
Stay alert. We got company. You should
But-
find the radio.
No, don't do that. There is a glitch. There's no such thing as a glitch. There is an oversight in which you can extend your access. Maybe, or maybe I can punch him? And then I don't need to pick up a gun. There could be something there. But doesn't she say to get a gun? I don't know. There's an instance in the game where you can extend your access such that you just kind of
What's
keep
wrong?
it, no matter the distance. I don't know what causes it, though. Come on, give me that. It doesn't, it's not close enough here, at least. Maybe if I go this way. Gotta be quick with it. And Alex is blocking me. How about this one? What? Huh. Against the door first, let's see. Yeah. I think Charlie 1 wants our attention. Also, it's not letting me slide. I have to hold forward for a while. Is it holding forward for a while? Yeah, you have to hold forward for a second. They thought of everything. I wish that would hit it. Make it easy, you know? Ugh, imagine. I'm pretty sure your respawn location is linked to your camera, not his body. I'm gonna kill you. You. Work with me here.
We got company.
Work with me here. Okay, hang on. No. Hey, hey! Calm down. We need him alive. Oh, this is the wrong way. I have to understand his CPU to make this work. Okay. Here, that's better. Like that. It's gotta be closer, I think.
Radio.
Can a backflip even make it? I think it can. If he's right up against the door, then I can slide kick. I don't like this, at least how this is going yet. This is not boding well. But I think I can get him right up against the door. And I'd like to maybe slide kick him. We'll just do it. Because the unfortunate thing is, I think whatever you're walking against has to be like get up. Has to be a fixed object, like something you can kick against. Like as if there were a wall behind me here, I could kick against this, and it would send me backwards through it. So, but if nothing else, it can do this. Come on, help me out. It looks mighty close to me. He's not getting a lot of depth on it. Alex, can you stand like right here? And I'm gonna kick you. You have to hold forward for longer than it'll let me. Yeah, well, if you're not accessing anything, then you can do it right away. But yeah, listen. You have to wait. It's a real shame. So, Alex, if you could like stand right in front of me. Okay, okay. A little more. Okay. Are we getting somewhere with this? Don't move. Goodness. Well, I did slide kick, but... Oh, maybe I can push forward this way and I'll go around. Exquisite. No, don't do that. There's so many things in this game, like how hitting certain objects will accelerate you. Oh! Imagine that just does it. Ah! I would have sobbed. I would have wept. I don't know why I did that. That was just mean. I'm gonna hit you through the door.
Are you still breathing?
I got pretty deep that one time. Maybe the later the better. Oh, tell me that doesn't make it. How deep do we have to get? Are you kidding me? You saw that? I'm not even gonna do runs, it's just a science night. Because, come on, that was close. I'm gonna investigate where it is. I don't think this guy has it. Why did I do that?
You should find a radio.
I'm washed up. That looked like it. It was pretty far in. Alright, let's find out where it's at. Why couldn't you be like your brother? Third keycard door. Well, I guess I can just go forward and see where it puts me. Oh, that is... it's far in, but it's not so far in. What does it look like if I look sideways from here? It looks like gray wall. It's pretty far in. But it's not so far. That being said, the sideways, the roll, I can't speak. The evasive roll, that kind of gives me hope for second key card door 2K. Because I think second key card door might even be closer than this. Our roll got us pretty far. I think this deserves a little more thought. It's just out of our reach. You gotta love whatever level designer placed the checkpoint right behind the third key card door, though. Hope that guy's having a good day. And yeah, it just overrides my saves. Weird. I'll try a different XP in a second. But this would actually let me get to that spot faster anyway. I don't think I can clip out of this room. But, I mean, with Ultra Accelerator, you can clip anything. Anything you can imagine. So, I wouldn't be too surprised. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting a run in. Oh, maybe. I wanted to do 2 hours of this and 2 hours of TAS.
Well, you lost no time making a big mess. That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know.
And that's in $2,003.
See you moving again. How do you feel?
Or maybe that's in the currency of Japan. I don't know precisely what it is, so for fear of getting it wrong, it's yen, right? He said 50 grand. He didn't specify what it was, so he might have just been talking it up. No, I don't think you can, because that would just clip this. Is it... I'm just curious. I'm just curious. We probably do this in runs. But... I wanna get past the... Yeah, okay, there's nothing. Well, I suppose there is something, just not visible. Yeah, it's all here. I don't think the doors would be loaded in, but as if that matters. I mean, I guess this helps with testing anyway, so... Alright. Show me what you're made of. That's so far in. How cruel. Maybe if I start from here. So far. It's so close. That's silly. And I don't have a save close. Here, okay. I don't have a save close to the second keycard door. It's about a half hour into the run. Do I just get close? Do I just go for it and try this out with it? Now you can You can... what did that do? You can... You're seeing what I'm seeing. You know? Yeah. Oh, that's the closest we've gotten. I think you can just clip this without crouching. Didn't I just do that? Doesn't matter. I thought... Can't I... No. What I was thinking of is this. You can turn with this. Well, maybe you can turn doing this. Not quite. Oh, you can. Some combination of these things is going to get us through that door. Tell me that doesn't make it, you know? Okay, what if... We want to be perpendicular with the door, which we already are, so... Not quite the... Well, there you are. And that's probably why we get as deep as we do, because we are perpendicular. That's deep. Why I oughta... That's it. It's close. I'm losing it. I gotta wait till the last frame. You gotta wait till the end of it. Maybe we're not close at all. Maybe that's why. What about from this side? See, if they had just put this not against the wall and right here, this would be a cinch, man. This would be easy. The reason the third keycard door works is because there's a little box right in front of the door that you can bounce off of. And I'm wondering if Alex is here, she would count as that box. Alright, that's good, Avenue. Come on. One of these times I'm going to pop up on the other side of that door. What angle got me through here? Maybe if you do it from on top of here. It does. You could feasibly clip through the ceiling if this didn't push you off, because accessing something will always force you to stand up. It's so simple. Is it your camera that does it, or is it your body? Do the two have to be attached? I don't know. Open sesame. Some combination of this is going to work. Is it? It's got to be where your body is. But we got so far and tried so hard. I'd like to clip through here, please. Just for testing. Curious. Let me through. Maybe there's a reason we clip from over here. You're really telling me it doesn't make it through. That can happen? Really? No, not quite. There's one of these moves is going to get us on the other side of that door. How do I do this? I just like... That works. All right. Uh-huh. This shouldn't be a checkpoint, though. It isn't. Maybe we're back here the whole time. So it doesn't even matter. I need something here. I'm wearing the thing. I think I am. Okay. When we do it here, there's something in front of us. Yeah, I don't think it's where your camera goes. I think it's where your body goes afterwards. I think it's where your body goes. Which means it can't happen. Unless there's something blocking us in front of us. Like Alex. But it seems a very unlikely scenario in which we uppercut the terminal. Alex is in front of the door. We spin to be in front of Alex, in between the door. And then our angle's right. So I think it's where your body is that matters. So yeah, I think this is busted. And there's no world where the space. Well, here's a little demonstration. We might. Yeah, not losing it. And then we angle it towards you, and that sends us through here. If we want to clip, well, there's something surrounding us everywhere here, unfortunately. We want to clip you, then we... There's a wall here, so we can totally do it. We're in the TV. Yeah, there has to be something in front of you. Okay, but the... It's where you are afterwards that matters. Because that's where your body is the whole time? I'll send you forward. Unless... Okay, maybe the guy dies. Alex stands between us and the door. We backflip against Alex, and that takes us through the door. I'm willing to give that a shot. If that does work, that's saving seconds at the most, if anything at all.
All right, let's get to work. First, one question. What's your name?
It's Derek.
There really has to be something in front of us.
Didn't I?
There's no way to send us backwards without there being something in front of us.
Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the wall.
I just don't know if that something can be Alex.
Time to move on to the next room. Okay, let's open the door. Get the card key from the top of the desk. Use that to open the door. Use that to open the door.
This isn't a good door to test it against, though.
All right. Now the next test will involve some exercise, so I hope you're ready. That was a big one. Go through there while you're crouched. There's no need to crawl. Now climb up that ladder. Just let go to climb down.
Some of
Please,
this.
let's stick with the program.
Yeah.
Next, I want you to move forward in a crouch. To crawl through a narrow opening, lower your stance as you move through. Hang from the bar in front of you. Move across to the other side on the bar. Let go if you want to come down. Just be careful of what's underneath your feet. All right, now climb up there. Well, your physical capabilities seem just fine. The next test
Gotta be
is the
something
last one.
between us for it
Let's
to
get through it as
work.
quickly as we can and break for lunch. Go to room 3, please. Now let's see how your shooting skills have held up. Now grab a magazine and load the gun. First, try and shoot the target in front of you. Nice work. Next, I'll put 2 targets up. Shoot the one I tell you to shoot. Blue. Nice work. Blue. Nice work. Red. Nice work. Now let's try some hand-to-hand combat. I know, asking a sick person to fight. What kind of a jerk am I, right? But don't worry, we're almost done for the day. Practice your punches and kicks in front of the mirror. Practice your guard in front of the mirror. Nice work.
Hang on, can you?
Good job. That was the last test for the day. Your lunch is ready for you in your room.
I want to see this guy.
Earned it.
Oh,
The gun back where you found it.
hang on. We'll get to that. I don't know.
Please, let's stick with the program.
I also want to see this guy. I know you can through the hall, but I don't know. I'd like to get it like as close as I can, see what happens. So that's the plan. So
Don't worry, we gave you a little something to help
we
you
get
rest.
between Alex and the door,
Continue
and
with your
there's
recap after you wake
a
up.
dead soldier at our feet. I can shave 3 more seconds off my PB.
Kill him.
Maybe it doesn't matter. I'm still trying to figure out if we're just not hitting it,
Wow,
or if
you're a
only the
mess.
position where we end up
But at
afterwards
least you're
matters.
still breathing. The research lab was full of soldiers.
You know, with XMU,
Okay.
doesn't
now it's time to lose
the
your
cheat
leash.
engine for XMU, breakdown, show your position.
First thing we gotta do
I
is
guess we
practice
could do
and then meet up
an
with
uppercut
Glenn.
on it, view the position, and see if it hits the Y coordinate or the X coordinate, where the checkpoint is.
Anyway, it's good to see you again.
Who are you?
You really don't know, do you? I'm Alex. I came to get you. Glenn Ogawa, the chief scientist of this research center, sent me. We can't stay here. If we do, we're history. Derek, you promised me you wouldn't let me die. Time for you to make good on that promise.
I bet we can clip this room from on top of that medical stuff. Like here? Maybe not.
All right, take that gun. Okay, let's get out of here.
I see him. Blow him away. Over there.
Stay alert! We got company!
Don't do that. Go back. Go back. No!
There he is. It's him.
Here they come!
Okay. Come over here.
You should find a radio.
A little closer. Where are you going? Okay. No, no. It's weird.
Are you still breathing?
There we go. Alright, come here. Help me out. Okay. You were over here a second ago. There we go. And no. No, not quite. Okay, stay right there. Alex, I really need you to stand like right here. No, I think we go through, Alex. Well, I guess we can test that like this. Alex, if you stood like right here. No, a little further back. No, it's gotta be a wall or something. What a shame. Yeah, I don't think that's happening. And for that matter, I gotta change the XP. It has to be this one. So why is it overwriting my saves with Ultra? That's the wrong one. What do I do? I don't know if there's anything else I want to test. I might just do runs. Trying to think of other spots. What's going on here?
Dragon 1-2, this is command.
No, this isn't it. This is the modified one. So I don't know how to fix this.
Dragon 1-2.
I'll try making a save to slot 1, as if that's any different. Am I crazy? I remember being able to skip this. Okay. Losing it.
Total memory loss? We haven't been able to determine the cause. His eyes are open, but he's not really conscious. Not 100% at least. His brain is still asleep. I see.
Hey, wake up. You're our last chance.
Saved a slot one. Yes. Okay. Sweet. Doing a run for fun.
Well, you lost no time making a big mess. That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know.
I have not practiced
Anyway, it's good to see
CTS
you moving again.
on account of
How do you feel?
overwriting my save.
Yeah, he's awake.
That was at CTS.
Derek, I know you're probably still a little groggy, but I'd like to get started with rehab and get some baseline data on your physical capabilities while we're at it. I'll need the data for comparison tests later on. I'm going to open the door now. The rehab room is through there.
Oh, delightful. I auto splitter missed it. What? Alright. Now it's for realsies. So yeah, to be able to clip anything. That's why.
Well, you lost no time making a big mess. That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know. Anyway, it's good to see you moving again. How do you feel? Yeah, he's awake. Uh-huh. Tell the chief. Derek, I know you're probably still a little groggy, but I'd like to get started with rehab and get some baseline data on your physical capabilities while we're at it. I'll need the data for comparison tests later on. I'm going to open the door now.
It's Derek.
Haha, you cheated. I just called you that, didn't I? First, let's test your eyesight. Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the wall.
Auto splitter didn't split.
First, one question. What's your name?
Gotta do something real quick.
You don't know. Well, no surprises there. Looks like you still have some sort of memory impairment. We'll need to run some detailed tests. First, let's test your eyesight. Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the wall. What's wrong, Derek? What's wrong, Derek?
It's for days. Look at that.
Well, you lost no time making a big mess. That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know. Anyway, it's good to see you moving again. How do you feel? Yeah, he's awake. Uh-huh. Tell the chief. Derek, I know you're probably still a little groggy, but I'd like to get started with rehab and get some baseline data on your physical capabilities while we're at it. I'll need the data for comparison tests later on. I'm going to open the door now. The rehab room is through there. Push it.
Show me that split.
Good work. First, one question. What's your name?
Sweet.
It's Derek.
Goodness, my movement slowed down.
You cheated. I just called you that, didn't I? First, let's test your eyesight. Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the wall. No problem there. Time the bar. Let go if you want to come down. Just be careful of what's underneath your feet. Alright, now climb up there. Well, your physical capabilities seem just fine. The next test is the last one. Let's get through it as quickly as we can and break for lunch. Go to room 3, please. Now let's see how you... Now grab a magazine.
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of moving here. But maybe I'm about to be proven wrong by the splits.
Nice work.
Sweet.
Next, I'll put 2 targets up. Shoot the one I tell you to shoot. Blue. Nice work. Blue. Nice work. Red. Nice work. Now let's try some hand-to-hand combat. I know, asking a sick person to fight. What kind of a jerk am I, right? But don't worry, we're almost done for the day. Practice your punches and kicks in front of the mirror.
Oh boy.
Practice your guard in front of the mirror.
I've been out of it for too long.
Hey, I know those are rubber bullets, but don't point that damn thing at me. Don't worry, we gave you a little something to help you rest. We'll continue with your rehab after you wake up. Who are you?
Kill him.
Wow, you're a mess. But at least you're still breathing. The research lab was full of soldiers. Okay, now it's time to lose your lunch. First thing we gotta do is get out of this building. And then meet up with Glenn.
I concur.
Anyway, it's good to see you again.
I didn't lose very much there.
You really don't know, do you? I'm Alex. I came to get you. Glenn Ogawa, the chief scientist of this research center, sent me. We can't stay here. If we do, we're history. Derek, you promised me you wouldn't let me die. Time for you to make good on that promise. Move it, soldier. All right, take that gun. Okay, let's get out of here. Stop.
Over there! Oh, okay.
Careful. Stop. All right, follow my lead. You should find...
Charlie 1, this is Romeo 115. Did you take care of Cole? Over. Charlie 4,
Yeah, really the only benefit of being able to do first keycard skip would be doing it before the second time we're in that room. I saved time there. A lot of it.
This is Devil 8-0, objective sighted.
I lost it there. Early Ultrix. Oh, ugh, I wish, dude. It would make the game so unique and cool because Ultra at any percent is really fun. But yeah, I don't know if you were here while I was testing the door. I'm pretty sure what matters in terms of where, if you hit a checkpoint or not, is your body, not your camera. So just because I can see on the other side doesn't mean I'm hitting it because of physics. Because unless there's something in front of us, it won't move our body backwards. You get it. You get it. He gets it.
This leads to another building.
Yeah, but there's nothing in front of us, and I'm pretty sure Alex doesn't work for it. It's gotta be a solid object. Watch me hit this. Oh! Wait. 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 Hold up. Hold on. We're just gonna... Just taking a little breather here. Right here. Just gonna just wait. Yeah. It's like I never left.
What's wrong?
Like, I mean... Well, there's nothing on the other side of this, but... See where our body is, that's what matters. So even though we can do this, our body is here. We need to go on the other side and then push us back through.
Let's keep moving.
Woohoo! 12:19. Without loads, it's a 12:08. We did it. See, this one... I think you... Alex has the right idea. I don't think you can do this one either. Really? Can we do that? Oh. Pretty much. This would get us through the wall behind us. Like that. Put our bodies over here. See, that would work if there was a wall right next to it, but it's out in the open. There is no wall. Where's the thing for this? Did I hit it? I didn't. I think you could do it. Yeah. Where is it not on the other side of this? Oh, it's a little deeper. And I don't even think that's a checkpoint. It is not. Where else can we use this? What other checkpoints are in this
Looks like we're not
game?
the only ones fighting the soldiers here. Come on, warriors. How can this be? Run!
Only once have I gotten boosted by getting hit while doing this. I'd like to replicate that.
There's no way to...
I don't remember how to do this. That's how you do that. See here, you can make something happen. See? We need something in front of us to push us backwards. Anything at all. Yeah, you know? Some of that. I can't think of right now where else in the games could apply. And yeah, I'd love if it was where our camera was, but I don't think that's the case, so I think it's a dead end. Doesn't matter if I like it or not. Alright, more burger.
What's wrong?
Fumbling it.
What's wrong?
That's what we like to see.
Let's keep moving.
Imagine I fumble it like that at the end. I have like an 11:01 lined up and I miss it.
What's wrong?
There's not a bit of rubber left on the edge of this stick.
What's wrong? keep moving.
Yeah, that would do it. Alright, yep, I think that's all the training I need. I'm ready. Probably shouldn't push my neck too hard. I'm gonna try and crack it.
Well, you lost no time making a
Watch
big
this be the
mess.
one.
That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know. Anyway, it's good to see you moving again. How do you feel? Yeah, he's awake. Uh-huh. Tell the chief. Derek, I know you're probably still a little groggy, but I'd like to get started with rehab and get some baseline data on your physical capabilities while we're at it. I'll need the data for comparison tests later on. I'm going to open the door now. The rehab room is through there.
Goes to show either how sloppy my movement is now,
First,
or how good my movement used to be.
It's Derek.
haha, you cheated. I just called you that, didn't I? First, let's test your eyesight. Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the wall. No problem there. Time to move on to the next room. Okay, let's open the door. Get the card key from the top of the desk. Use that to open the door. All right. Now the next test will involve some exercise, so I hope that was a big. Go through there while you're crouched. There's no need to crawl. Now climb up that ladder. Just let go to climb down. Next, I want you to move forward in a crouch. To crawl through a narrow opening, lower your stance as you move through. Hang from the bar in front. Move across to the other side on the bar. Let go if you want to come down. Just be careful of what's underneath your feet.
All washed up.
All right, now climb up there. Well, your physical capabilities seem just fine. The next test is the last one. Let's get through it as quickly as we can and break for lunch. Go to room 3, please. Now let's see how... Now grab a magazine and load the gun. First, try and shoot the target in front of you. Nice work. Next, I'll put 2 targets up. Shoot the one I tell you to shoot. Blue. Nice work. Blue. Nice work. Nice work.
At least I didn't punch early this time. Oh goodness, it missed the A.
I know, asking a sick person to fight. What kind of a jerk am I, right? But don't worry, we're almost done for the day. Practice your punches and kicks in front of the mirror. Practice your guard in front of the mirror. Nice work.
How soon can you shoot him? Is it as soon as the X shows up?
Don't worry, we gave you a little something to help you rest. We'll continue with your rehab after you wake up. Who are you?
Kill him.
Wow, you're a mess. But at least you're still breathing. The research lab was full of soldiers. Okay, now it's time to lose your lunch. First thing we gotta do is get out of this building. And then meet up with Glenn. Anyway, it's good to see you again.
Who are you?
You really don't know, do you? I'm Alex. I came to get you. Glenn Ogawa, the
I figure it would be
chief scientist
faster,
of the
like,
Research Center.
the thing where you jitter your arm to get a bunch of
Can't
clicks.
stay here.
But I think the
If we do,
Xbox
we're
buttons
history.
require too much travel for that
Promise
to
me
really
you
be a
wouldn't let me
thing.
die. Time for you to make good on that promise. Move it, soldier. All right, take that gun. Okay, let's get out of here. Stop.
I see the walls over there.
All right, follow my lead. You should find a radio.
Possible. Inconceivable.
Charlie 1, this is Romeo 115. Did you take care of Cole? Over. Charlie 4, proceed to the medical section. They've run into some kind of trouble. Over. Charlie 4 here. Roger that.
Fire detected. Please evacuate this floor immediately. I repeat, fire detected. Please evacuate this floor immediately.
This is Devil 8-0. Objective sighted.
You missed.
Wait.
Sir, the building's secured up to the 5th floor. The quake blocked off the stairs.
I see him. Take him out.
This is Romeo 115. Roger that. That's what they pay us for.
It would almost a quarter second off my PB on one of those.
Hey, this leads to another building.
So beatable.
Every day.
God.
What's wrong? Let's keep moving.
Really don't want to overshoot that. $11.20. Not the worst run I've ever had. Yeah. That's like an 11.12. We're coming back. We're bringing it back, you know. I may have to take 15 seconds off of that. Do one more run, then past melee for the rest of the night. And by that I mean about an hour. I would like to explore more skips in this game. Just let me through, man. Just let me through those doors.
Well, you lost no time making a big mess. That machine you knocked over is worth 50 grand, you know. Anyway, it's good to see you moving again. How do you feel? Yeah, he's awake. Uh-huh. Tell the chief. Derek, I know you're probably still a little groggy, but I'd like to get started with rehab and get some baseline data on your physical capabilities while we're at it. I'll need the data for comparison tests later on. I'm going to open the door now. The rehab room is through there. All right, let's get to work. First, one question. What's your name?
It's Derek.
I wonder where it considers inside the circle. Because it... Oh, I guess you would want to be as far back as possible.
Stand in the middle of the red ring on the floor and look at the logo on the
Yeah. Then the number of frames between looking up and looking down would be reduced the further back you are.
Okay, let's open the door.
It would take less time to travel from up to down.
Get the card key from the top of the desk. Use that to open the door. All right. Now the next test will involve some exercise, so I hope that was a go through there while you're crouched. There's no need to crawl. Now climb up that ladder.
I have a pretty obvious tell when something happens that I don't like.
Next, I want you to move forward in a crouch. To crawl through a narrow opening, lower your stance as you move through. Move across to the other side on the bar. Let go if you want to come down. Just be careful of what's underneath your feet. All right, now climb up there. Well, your physical capabilities seem just fine. The next test is the last one. Let's get through it as quickly as we can and break for lunch. Go to room 3, please. Now let's see how you're Now grab a magazine and load the gun. First, try and shoot the target in front of you. Nice work.
I can still PB this.
Shoot the one I tell you to shoot.
This guy loves blue. It's his favorite color.
Nice work. Now let's try some hand-to-hand combat. I know, asking a sick person to fight. What kind of a jerk am I, right? But don't worry, we're almost done for the day. Practice your punches and kicks in front of the mirror. Practice your guard in front of the mirror. Nice work. Hey, I know those are rubber bullets, but don't point that damn thing at me.
I do wonder how soon I can shoot. Maybe it's way sooner than I think. I can still PV this.
Help you rest. We'll continue with your rehab after you wake up.
Maybe not, because it only increments in full seconds, so I don't know. Maybe it splits PP.
Kill him.
Wow, you're a mess. But at least you're still breathing. The research lab was full of soldiers. Okay, now it's time to lose your lunch. First thing we gotta do is get out of this building. And then meet up with Glenn. Anyway, it's good to see you again.
Really?
You really don't know, do you? I'm Alex.
There's a few splits under there, pretty easy to beat.
The chief scientist of this research center sent me. We can't stay here. If we do, we're history. Derek, you promised me you wouldn't let me die. Time for you to make good on that promise. Move it, soldier. All right, take that gun. Okay, let's get out of here. Stop.
He's here. I see him. Blow him away.
Here they come! You should find a...
Charlie 1, this is Romeo 115. Did you take care of Cole? Over. Charlie 4, proceed to the medical section. They've run into some kind of trouble. Over. Charlie 4 here. Roger that.
This is not the optimal spot to be landing. Keep doing it.
Fire detected. Please evacuate this floor immediately. I repeat, fire detected. Please evacuate this floor immediately.
This is Devil 80, objective sighted.
Oh no, there goes the PB.
Hey, this leads to another building. Learn something new every day.
Come on. Mere millimeters.
What's wrong?
Crazy that my ending was a gold. It's not very good.
Let's keep moving.
$11, $12. I think the 05 is a yeah, it's 12 seconds. So this is like an 11 flat, maybe a 59 if I'm lucky. Sweet. Well, I did enjoy coming back to Breakdown. I think I'm gonna keep doing this, but for now tonight, I'm gonna switch gears
Look alive.
back to the Falco TAS. What did you say to me? But hey, I got an 11 flat. Not bad. So we're gonna switch gears. There we go. Let's turn on the rain. Sweet. I do think it is useful to have the frame counter on here. There we go. That gives you all the information you need. Alright, let's see where we were at. That's not it. Oh, I'm sure one of these is close. Alright, there we go. What next? Yeah, see, that doesn't work because he can hit me back. So... yeah, okay, it's I stay out of jab range. He tilts it. I get away, and he gives chase. So we're gonna have him walk as fast as we can without getting hit. Which I think is 150. I think we tested it last time. No. It's gonna need a little more juice than that, at least at first. Oh, what? $191. So I'm gonna have him. Let's see if he can hit here. He cannot. Needs another frame. Oh, I was testing if he could jab me. He can, we need to walk a little slower. Slower than that? Slower than that is no movement. Let's try that. Yeah. I think. I don't actually know if this is an earlier save or not. Not quite. Didn't quite do it. Oh, I missed it again. Man, I'm slow. Alright. 72. Don't think it gets earlier than that. We'll try that. Oh. 7. If I go any slower, he's not moving. They've much earlier this time. Now we'll try taking it back down. Doesn't work. And now we'll take it down. Give it another frame. And now we'll take it down to 153. One more frame. Oh, so, okay, so either way, that's not happening. Oh, I just gotta save a little earlier. Sweet. Need some more juice. Okay. There we go. What happened? Guess I forgot to L cancel him. That works. Alright, we're good here. Let's give him a little more juice, actually. Full throttle. Almost. Too much. Still too much. I want him to get close, but I don't want him to get hit. That's probably the extent of it. Oh! As much as I'd like to continue with that, it won't fit. It won't work. Also, Pikachu can jab us again right away. So Pikachu's only viable option is... Well, he could do a down smash. But an F tilt seems more reasonable. Let me check the frame data. F tilt activates on frame 5. Down smash is frame 7. Down tilt's also frame 7. So F tilt would activate a little sooner. Down smash. Hitboxes aren't that much lower, so. I could jump out of the way of this. Or I could... If he down smashes, I don't think I can spot dodge it. I can't shine it, so really that would be an optimal move for him. But it is also 54 frames and his F tilt's 29 frames. We'll try out the down tilt, see how it looks. Not down tilt, down smash. So he can dodge it. But his hitbox also doesn't look very impressive. He doesn't like swing something out at us. I would like him to really launch something at us, which a down tilt would also accomplish. And it's fewer frames. So it's faster for him. But it hits frame 7. Yeah, I don't like how down tilt's looking. If it looked more impressive, as if Peach took up more space, I could see that being an interesting option. I guess we're gonna have him down tilt. That's impressive looking. Big tail. '89, so jump like frame 83. A little sooner. Man. So, for this to work, to jump out of the way, he would need to... He would need to react before it happens. Which isn't good filmmaking, so I can't in good conscience do that. I can have him dash out of the way, though. Which he totally gets away from. But I don't know how cool this is gonna look. Uh-oh. I think it crashed. Yep. It's not a huge deal. Other than I have to reset the little TAS input things that always go to the corners for some reason. I can spot dodge it, but that doesn't seem very cool. I think I'd rather have him do an angled up F tilt. And then Falco can spot dodge. Falco could wait another frame. Sweet. That looks pretty cool. Alright, who's actionable first? I am. Excellent. Is Pikachu still intangible? Yeah, for a little bit longer. So, I could wave dash back. I couldn't hit him yet. But I can wave dash back. Or do like a cool backflip in place. That could work. I guessed I was wrong. One more frame. 12:06. Now. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with you, Pikachu, yet. Perhaps a aerial edge cancel fast fall chases Falco. I can get behind that. What frame do I take off? 13. And what frame is Pikachu actionable? 12. Can he jab me? Hope not. Oh! He can't. I think even if I don't move, he can't. I think I'm still too far away. I should be, because he didn't move. And we're out of his jab range, so. What frame do we take off again? 13. Now we dash. Maybe it'd be a wise idea to just wave dash backwards after all. Yeah. Oh, look at him waddle towards us. Okay. One frame dash. I could dash attack and see what happens there. That's not a dash attack. That does hit us. What if we fast fall? Now we fast fall. Oh, we barely get out of the way. But we do get out of the way, which means this is an ineffective move for Pikachu. Jumps. Just a short hop is all we need. And back air? Look at him go. Wow. I can go right away. Maybe he doesn't need to wave dash backwards as fast. It can be closer. Let's just go straight down. Yeah. A little more than that. $17. We need more frames. Get me to 18. And I'll be cool with it. Yeah, there we go. What if we jump right away? Okay, he moves with it. One, two, three. Back. Oh, he just goes so far in the air. He's so mobile. What time does he get airborne? 16. I'm gonna see if I can fast fall him and edge cancel this. Yeah, it looks like it, but I don't know. Come on. It's not happening. It's not happening. So, I could have him not dash. And that would probably do it. But a nair would probably also do it. Whoa, he's moving. No, it's not. What? Doesn't even get close. Yeah, he can't be dashing. Unless we do like a down air and we just follow Falco. Make it work. That could work. Pikachu, I need you to fast fall. But when? One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh. Do any of these have like an auto cancel? Any of his aerials? Won't auto cancel frames. His fair will cancel after frame down air. Cancel after frame 38. But his up air auto cancels really quick. This has got to be 38 frames. Maybe not. Needs another frame before we fast fall. Yeah. And then he's gonna not auto cancel. Yeah, that's true. If you could edge cancel this, that'd be pretty sweet. But that would mean we can't dash. And I don't have any saves before he jumps. I mean, it's fine if... It is fine if... If Pikachu has to L cancel. I would just like him to be more mobile. I do like how it looks so far. It'd be too much if he edge canceled it. Maybe we just need like lower movement. You know? Too many things happening if he edge cancels it, perhaps. Or just slow things down after all. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slow things down. Pikachu's gonna L cancel. And Falco's gonna do something mesmerizing. Land on frame 30. Sweet. Oh, he's getting close to us. Okay. I think we can actually hold towards him and maybe get pretty close. Oh, he's not fast falling yet. Interesting. Now he is, I think. Yeah, that's something. I don't have to turn around. But what would look cool here? Dude, if I could grab him out of this, that'd be sweet, but he's still intangible. When does he lose his intangibility? Not before that. Can I hit him now? Oh yeah. Maybe he doesn't need to fast fall as soon. Then I can just yank him out of the air. That'd be pretty cool, but we need to take up more time too. Yeah, all that only took up 2 seconds. So I'd like him to chase him a little more. Maybe we can do that in the next stack. Maybe this is too fast, we need to slow it back down. I'd like to grab him out of the air. Let's see if we can make it work. He lands on frame 47. I will grab you on frame 44. No, frame 40. We'll see if that works. Earlier, wow. Still, he's still alive. He's still dangerous. Oh, that does work. Can I delay it another frame? Just to slow things down. That looked kind of cool. I don't know if it's just cooler him hitting the ground or just doing it. Just doing it big. Let me see what that looks like. It's pretty seamless. It's pretty funny looking. There's that, and there's this. I do like the impact of it. Oh, goodness. I don't know which one I prefer. If I just grab him and go, there isn't really a moment where things switch. There's a it hits the ground, there is. Okay, yeah, I think I want him to hit the ground. It's gonna hit the ground. Dude, not that much. I don't need that many frames, but I don't want to throw them immediately. Maybe here. Down throw, Pikachu holds behind. And then Can I just like jab and then down throw him? Can I pivot jab? Seems like it. Oh, is that a jabbed reset too? Or I guess you could tech the down throw? But that also wouldn't put you in a very advantageous position because for Falco at least, it's just a sitting duck. Yeah, it puts him in jab reset. What do I want to hit him with now? If he teched it, he would just be in even more trouble. So it's fine that he doesn't. Oh! Didn't know you could just miss him like that, but I think he's intangible anyway for a little bit. Seems like it. Up smash him. When are you actionable, Pikachu? Not for a while. 82, huh? When am I actionable? A while later. I want him with something that looks cool. Something very visible, you know? Big animation. An F smash might have a slower cooldown. I think. I have no idea, actually. I could grab his tail. Yeah, and then we grab it. I'd like to grab it from further away, though. Wonder what the earliest frame I can get him is. Well, I need to get a little closer than that. How about that? I could do it earlier. 39, huh? 36. Then we back throw him. And we'll figure out something to do from there. Oh, I should have done that. When are you actionable, Mr. Chu? $39, huh? Alright, I can work with that. I think. When am I actionable? Oh, very quickly. $81. So I think I've got 8 frames to get to him. Not a lot. Not a lot of frames. Huh? Dash attack? Doesn't quite make it. Can I laser him? No, that's not happening. Sorry if that's too long. I don't think I can get to him. Got 2 frames. I don't think back throws the play. Because Pikachu can get away. You know? So as cool as it looks, it's not really conducive for the combo. Or we could fudge the DI a little. Have Pikachu just not DI. And then I could probably hit him. And it would look nice, I think. I could fudge the DI, and I wouldn't have a huge issue with that. Let's see what no DI looks like. I think I could reach him. I want to down air him, but I don't know if he's at a high enough percentage for it to make that impact. Might not even hit him in time. One, two, three, four. No, he gets out of it. He gets out of it. Maybe a nair? Back air. Nair's a maybe. Nair can happen. Oh. No. No matter what we do. Okay, I think I can hit him. If I wait a frame longer to jump. One, two, three, four. No. Maybe another frame? One, two, three, four. No, that's not it. One, two, three, four, five. But he's actionable now. Whoa. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Back throw just doesn't lead into something. Maybe forward throw? I could do another down throw. I could definitely do that. Wouldn't have a problem with that. Alright, when are we actionable? '81, same length. Pikachu. Actionable 85. That's actually bad news for us. That's even worse. I could do another down throw. It's my only option. Uh-oh. That was saved before that. No, yeah, I could totally get him either way. I think he should tech it, probably. Having learned his lesson from the jab reset. He did DI towards me, so maybe this is cheating. But I do think he would tech it, so... That misses, huh? What frame does he turn around? 3399. And now he'll dash. Yeah. 399. He'll do a jump cancel. 398. Doesn't make it. Three nine seven. Get him. Not quite. I think he'll tech it. Yeah. I think he learns his lesson from the first one. Alright. When do we hit the button? Say now. Yeah. Problem is, if you do it away, it takes so long, it's just over. But if he does it in place, it's also over, so. If he does it in place, it's especially over. No, he's not. He's not running. There we go. Now he's gonna do a dash jump. Goodness, he slides. And now down air. Or 24, I'm gonna fast fall. I think regardless I land at the same time. Here I land, frame 31. $40. $49. Okay, just making sure that I did. In fact, I'll cancel it. Jab. Jab seems a little disrespectful, which is funny. I want to get to the other side of the stage, do down throw shine, up to the platform, do an aerial, edge cancel on the platform. Which means we have to redo what we just did. Not redo, but we have to do it again. And I don't know if that's a little uncreative or not. I like it. I think we gotta go fast now. So maybe I down tilt or something? Okay, he's actionable before I am by jab. That's difficult to follow up. Grab just kind of works. Where does an up smash take us? He's actionable sooner. How about down smash? Yeah, he's way sooner. I could up tilt him, but I don't like how I'm facing towards him to do that. I don't think it's gonna look too good. I could turn around and do it. if we de-ice this way. But why would you DI that way? Because of following up with another up tilt. So I don't think anyone would believe that. So that is the worst option. Even though that lands you right in front. Some of that? No, that doesn't get you anywhere. We're just going with it right now. Just winging it. Just throwing stuff out there. Oh, he's so far away. Wow, he gets a lot of distance out of that. That looks pretty cool, though. Yeah, I do like that. I do like it. I like it. Alright, I think I'm done for the night, but I'll continue to to think on this and figure it out and hopefully have this done eventually. Alright, thank you.